Welcome to this program on sages and scientists. The goal of the program was to see whether there's a confluence between the subjective experiences of sages or seers who are explorers of consciousness through subjective technologies,
what I really find out, that science is not a way that I can predict the future, but I can teach the people what you experience is richer than that what you can prove.
And what quantum physics is, it's the physics of things that we just really don't see with our naked eyes or our basic human senses. What's surprising about all that, when you begin to describe that world, it sounds very much as if you are talking about the spiritual realm of existence.
So sages explore their own inner consciousness, and scientists explore the laws of nature.
There is an opportunity for everyone to choose the path that they will take in this life. And many people, in addition to myself, have an absolute dedication to finding the truth and learning the truth of our existence.
And what we did was we came up with a list of people who came to this conference where we didn't have to make this distinction, where the scientists that came to the conference were also sages. They were exploring the outer world and they were exploring the inner world, both in their science, in their studies, and in their own experience of life.
I wanted to become a biologist in order to understand why we can differentiate living and non-living things.
We all have talents, and that when we have a talent, it's our duty to develop our talent because our talents are gifts from God.
I believe God is within everything. It is that totality of being.
That was the exciting part of this conference, to see whether we can explore the same territory, because what is the scientist trying to do? Understand the laws of nature. What are the laws of nature? They're the principles that govern the workings of the universe. They are principles that actually determine the pattern of behavior of the so-called physical universe. At the same time, we had the same scientists talking about their own experiences of consciousness and their experiences of other people understanding consciousness.
I think a powerful question is, why does consciousness matter? Why doing all this research means anything?
If you can reach out at a distance beyond the brain and body, this suggests that consciousness is more than the brain and the body. Brains and bodies can't do that. Consciousness can.
The main question is to understand what reality actually is and what the world is. What holds the world together? What are the basic rules?
The core of the physical universe is consciousness.
People use their consciousness not on behalf of their own body, but other people.
That there's more to the world than just the physical universe.
Sometimes this is called prayer, it's called remote healing, it's called a lot of different techniques.
And I think the answer is that most of the problems facing civilization today are coming from an incomplete model of reality.
Those were the conclusions, that there is this reality, that this is all a single reality, that everything that we perceive, that all our experiences of life, including the experience of our physical body, our cognition, our perception, our personal interactions, our social interactions, the laws of nature, our environment, are differentiated expressions of this reality, and that knowing this reality is the most important thing that we could do, because it could really help us solve the problems of our world, whatever they are. The diseases that we have, the fractured relationships that we have, the devastation of the ecosystem, social injustice, radical poverty, global warming. These are not problems they're problems of the illusion of separation that we have as a result of having drifted away from our deeper knowing of who we are. That was the goal.
What's up? It's great to have you. Thank you for being here. The next day and a half are going to be really